This is for the person who has been praying and praying and praying. If someone shared this with you because they know your long wait, let their love reach you. And if this sustains you through the silence, share it with someone else in their long prayer season. Subscribe and stay. There's more sustaining here for every long wait. Now let God speak into the silence. My God, why have you forsaken me? That is in the Bible. Psalm 22, that prayer, that specific prayer is in Scripture, which means God did not edit out the honest cry of the believer who felt unheard. He preserved it because He knew you would need it. You would need to know that the question itself is allowed, the why is allowed, the I do not understand, the silence is allowed. Because what follows the question in Psalm 22 is even more important. He did not despise the affliction of the afflicted. He did not hide His face when he cried to Him. He heard, He always hears. The silence is not deafness. The silence is not absence. The silence is something happening that you cannot see yet. And the God who is silent right now is the God who always answers. In His time, in His way, He hears. He is always heard. Keep praying. My God, why does the silence linger? Why does my prayer feel like it goes nowhere? Yet our fathers cried to You, and You delivered. And I will cry to You and trust You here. For He has not despised the afflicted crying. He did not hide His face when they cried out, when they cried to Him in all their desperate crying. He heard and answered without leaving any doubt. He hears every word that rises in the silence. He does not miss a single prayer that goes. And the one who prays in faith through all the silence is the one God answers when His timing shows. God hears every word you pray in the silence. Not one prayer slipped through unnoticed hands. He is working in the gap between the asking and the answer that is perfect timing plans. The silence is not absence, it is preparation. The answer is already in His hand. God hears every word you pray in the silence, and He answers according to His plan. upon the Lord and prayed, and he inclined his ear and heard my cry. He lifted me up from the place of waiting longer, and set my feet on ground where I could cry. He put a new song in my mouth for singing, a testimony of a prayer that was answered well. And those who see the long prayer season ending will trust in God who hears and always tells. He hears every word that rises in the silence. He does not miss a single prayer that goes. And the one who prays in faith through all the silence is the one God answers when his timing shows. God hears every word you pray in the silence. Not one prayer slipped through unnoticed hands. He is working in the gap between the asking and the answer that is perfect timing plans. The silence is not absence, it is preparation. The answer is already in his hand. God hears every word you pray in the silence, and he answers according to his plan. Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. Lord, hear my voice and let your ears be open. I wait for you, Lord, more than watchmen wait for morning, more than the dawn for whom the night has spoken. For with the Lord there is unfailing mercy, and with him is full redemption given. So I will wait and pray and trust the silence, for I know that every prayer of mine is heard and driven. There is a difference between silence and deafness. God is silent sometimes, but he is never deaf. The prayer you have prayed all these months, all these years, he has heard every word of it, every version, every time you rephrased it, every time you prayed it through tears, every time you prayed it through faith, every time you prayed it through desperation. Every single prayer heard and being worked on, because God does not receive prayers and file them. He receives them and acts on them in his time, in his way, which is often not our time and often not our way. But it is always better. Keep praying. The silence is not the end of the story. It is the middle. And the middle always leads somewhere. With God, it always leads somewhere good. Keep praying. He hears. He hears. I love the Lord, for he has heard my cry. He turned his ear to me throughout my prayer, He heard my voice, my supplication rising, and in the silence proved that He was there. He is near to those whose hearts are broken open, through the long and stretching prayer that will not end. And the one who keeps on praying through the silence is the one God runs to meet around the bend. God hears every word you pray in the silence. Not one prayer has slipped through unnoticed hands. He is working in the gap between the asking and the answer that is perfect timing plans. The silence is not absence, it is preparation. The answer is already in His hand. God hears every word you pray in the silence, and He answers according to His plan. He hears, He hears every word, every word, every prayer, every prayer. Not one missed, not one missed. He is working, He is working in the silence, in the silence. Keep praying, keep praying. He hears, He hears. The answer is coming, is coming, is coming. He hears, He hears. He has always heard every single prayer, every version of it, every rephrasing, every desperate midnight version, every quiet morning version. Every time you prayed it through tears, He heard. He is working, not slowly, precisely, at the exact right time, in the exact right way. The answer is in motion. You cannot see it yet, but it is already in motion. So keep praying, not because your words finally got through. They got through the first time, but because prayer is how you stay connected to the one who is working on the answer. Keep praying. He hears. He has always heard, and the answer is coming. My God, I cry in the daytime silence, and in the night my prayer finds no sure rest. Yet you are holy, enthroned upon the praises, and our fathers trusted you through every test. They cried and you delivered them from trouble. They trusted you and were not put to shame. Though the silence stretches past my comfort, I know that you will hear and do the same. He did not despise the afflicted crying. He did not hide his face when they cried out. When the long prayer season brought the honest question, he heard and answered and removed the doubt. God hears every word you pray in the silence. Not one prayer has slipped through unnoticed hands. He is working in the gap between the asking and the answer that is perfect timing plans. The silence is not absence, it is preparation. The answer is already in his hand. God hears every word you pray in the silence, and he answers according to his plan. He has not despised the affliction of the afflicted. He has not hidden his face when the one who cried out cried. He heard. That is the testimony of Psalm 22, the most honest lament in the Psalms. And still, he heard. He did not turn away from the desperate, honest prayer. He heard your desperate, honest prayer. He hears. He has not hidden his face. He is looking at you, hearing every word, even in the silence. I waited patiently upon the Lord and prayed, and he turned to me and heard my lengthy cry. He lifted me up from the place of long unanswering and set my feet on ground beneath the sky. He set my steps upon a rock and steady, and put a new song in my mouth to give, a testimony that the long prayer season ends in the answer that helps others live. He lifted the one from the long prayer season. He did not let them stay in the long wait. He reached in and pulled them into the answered, and placed their feet on ground where faith was great. God hears every word you pray in the silence. Not one prayer has slipped through unnoticed hands. He is working in the gap between the asking and the answer that is perfect timing plans. The silence is not absence, it is preparation. The answer is already in his hand. God hears every word you pray in the silence, and he answers according to his plan. I waited patiently. That word in Hebrew means to wait with expectation, not resignation, not despair, expectation. I am waiting because I know you are coming, because you always come. The waiting is active faith, not passive surrender. Wait with expectation today, not if he answers. When? Because he always answers. He has never left a sincere prayer unaddressed. Not once. Wait with expectation. For God alone, my soul waits in the silence. From Him alone, my answered prayer will come. He only is my rock and my salvation, my fortress in the silence I come from. How long will you assail my praying spirit, trying to topple faith with your delay? Trust in God at all times through the silence. Pour your heart to Him and hear Him say, for God alone, my soul waits through the praying, not for the answer in the timing I prefer. For Him alone, I wait and trust the silence, and from His mouth the answer shall confer. God hears every word you pray in the silence. Not one prayer has slipped through unnoticed hands. He is working in the gap between the asking and the answer. That is perfect timing plans. The silence is not absence, it is preparation. The answer is already in His hand. God hears every word you pray in the silence, and He answers according to His plan. For God alone, not for the answer alone. For God. Because sometimes the waiting season is less about the answer and more about the intimacy that forms between the prayer and God. In the space of the unanswered prayer, some of the deepest relationships with God were forged in seasons of unanswered prayer. Because the person had to keep coming back, keep seeking, keep knocking, and in that persistent seeking, found more of God than the answer would have given. Wait for God, not just for the answer, and find more than you asked for. The Lord is my light through this long prayer season. Of whom then shall I be afraid today? The Lord is the stronghold of my every praying, and through His presence the answer finds its way. Wait for the Lord and let your heart be strengthened. Take courage in the long prayer night and day. I would have despaired without my firm believing that I would see His answer on the way. I would have despaired if I had not believed to see the answer in the land of living. So I will wait and pray and not give up the praying, for the Lord Himself is still receiving and giving. God hears every word you pray in the silence. Not one prayer has slipped through unnoticed hands. He is working in the gap between the asking and the answer that His perfect timing plans. The silence is not absence, it is preparation. The answer is already in His hand. God hears every word you pray in the silence, and He answers according to His plan. Do not stop praying. Wait for the Lord. Be strong. Take heart and keep praying. The prayer that stops right before the answer is the greatest tragedy of the waiting season. So be strong, take heart, and pray one more time. Because the God who said ask and it will be given has not changed His policy. He still answers. And the one who keeps asking is the one who receives. Keep praying. Out of the depths I cry to you in praying. Lord, hear my voice and let your ears be trained. I wait for you, Lord, more than those who watch for morning, more than the watchman waiting for the rain. For with the Lord there is unfailing mercy, and with Him is the full redemption given. And the one who waits in prayer through every silence is the one whose faith by silence has been driven. More than the watchman waits for morning coming, I wait for God, and I will not give in. For His mercy is as certain as the sunrise, and His answer always comes at the end. God hears every word you pray in the silence. Not one prayer has slipped through unnoticed hands. He is working in the gap between the asking and the answer that His perfect timing plans. The silence is not absence, it is preparation. The answer is already according to his plan. More than watchmen wait for morning, the watchman does not doubt the morning. He waits with certainty, because the morning always comes. It has never failed, not once. Wait for your answer with that certainty, not if it comes, when. Because the God who answers has never failed to answer a sincere prayer. Not once. More than watchmen wait for morning. Wait with that certainty. The answer is coming, as certain as the morning. Trust in the Lord through every long prayer season. Do not fret because the answer has not shown. Commit this prayer to Him in every season, and He will bring it forth like seeds that have been sown. Delight yourself in Him through all the silence, and He will give the desires of your heart. He shall bring it forth according to His timing. The answer was in motion from the start. Commit your prayer to God and trust completely. He will bring to pass what He has promised you. The steps of the one who prays are all being ordered, and every unanswered prayer is being seen through. God hears every word you pray in the silence. Not one prayer has slipped through unnoticed hands. He is working in the gap between the asking and the answer that His perfect timing plans. The silence is not absence, it is preparation. The answer is already in His hand. God hears every word you pray in the silence, and He answers according to His plan. Commit your way to the Lord. Commit the prayer, the specific prayer, the one you have prayed so many times. Commit it and trust, and He will act. He will bring it forth. He always does. For the one who commits and trusts, He always acts. The prayer is not forgotten. It is committed to the most faithful one in the universe. And He will act. I love the Lord, for He has heard my praying. He turned His ear to me throughout my way, He heard my voice, my supplication rising, and He answers when He is good and great. The cords of death entangled all my praying. The anguish of the long wait closed me in. But I called upon the name of the Lord then. Save me, O Lord, and He heard me within. He heard the voice that cried through all the silence. He turned His ear to the supplication long, and the one who kept on praying through the season found that God had heard them all along. God hears every word you pray in the silence. Not one prayer has slipped through unnoticed hands. He's working in the gap between the asking and the answer that His perfect timing plans. The silence is not absence, it is preparation. The answer is already in His hand. God hears every word you pray in the silence, and He answers according to His plan. He heard my voice. He heard my supplication. I love the Lord because He heard me. That will be your testimony. When the answer comes, I love the Lord because He heard me. Through all the silence, through all the waiting, He was hearing every single prayer, and the answer came not on your timeline, on His, and His timeline is always perfect. I love the Lord because He heard. Keep praying. That testimony is coming. I declare God has heard every prayer I prayed. I declare the silence is not deafness or delay. I declare He's working in the unanswered, and the answer is already on its way. May every person in a long prayer season find the faith to pray one more time today. May every unanswered prayer find its answer in the perfect timing of the God who hears and stays. He hears every word and every silence. He works in every unanswered space. He answers in His perfect timing, and no sincere prayer ever goes to waste. God hears every word to His plan. He hears every word, every prayer, not one miss, not one missed. He is working in the silence, keep praying, He hears the answer is coming, He hears forever, He hears every word, every version, every midnight cry, every quiet, faithful morning. He hears, and He is working on the answer right now. In the silence, He is working. So keep praying, not because your words need to reach Him, they already have, but because prayer is relationship, and the relationship is worth keeping. Regardless of the timing of the answer, keep praying, keep seeking, keep knocking. He hears, He is always heard, and the answer